raw meat arrives in 2,000-pound boxes from the slaughterhouse and is mixed together by the ton.
This is a combo bin of meat. A combo bin is 2,000 pounds approximately of meat that's coming in from a boning facility where they take it off the carcass and put it into here.
The meat in these boxes comes from many different animals and many different places.
Many different animals.
Some is even from overseas. All of it is ground together to make the juicy hamburger Americans love.
Animals,
hamburger used to be the scraps left over from butchering just one cow. But a significant change has occurred. Now, parts of many cows are blended together by the ton.
If we take the meat from one animal and grind it up and make ground beef from just one animal, we're including only the bacteria from one animal. But if we take the meat from 1,000 different animals and grind that together, we're pooling the bacteria from 1,000 different animals as well.
So explain this to me. How many different cows would be in one burger?
Well, I suspect that there are hundreds or even thousands of animals that have contributed to a single hamburger.
Oh, hell no. Hey, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Rakakwadash. I'm allowed to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Nor in the gospel, broad, lift up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. Man, we got to get up out of this joint, bro. We had some insight because, technically they say in a hot dog, which this is talking about hamburgers, but I would assume hamburgers are no different. But speaking on hot dogs, it's like you never know what you're getting because a hot dogs is basically the scraps of all these different animals and they grind them together. And they get what you call a hot dog, which is, when they say pure 100% beef, you're probably not getting that. Okay, you're probably getting pig rectum, cervix, you're probably getting anus, all types of shit, when you're eating these particular foods. Like the scriptures say, my people should eat poison and live. So, not being over righteous, you got to eat in order to survive and have energy. So we're not trying to freak anybody out. But once you think about what you're eating, that shit is scary, man. Okay, because, hey, Esau said it. He said when you grind a cow up, you're getting the bacteria from one cow. Okay, because we know that hamburgers is beef, which is basically from cow. Okay, it's different parts of the cow, the hips, the thighs, whatever, the breasts, whatever. Okay, but regardless of that, animals, before going through processing, they do have bacteria. So they go through these processing facilities, these centers and shit like that. And then, of course, these things are not thoroughly purged as they make it seem, because anything that's processed, you're taking the natural remedies out of it. Like a bison burger, right? One of the best burgers you can get. You eat bison, it's very lean, okay? Very lean, very juicy, very tender, and it's easily digestible, okay? And one thing about a bison burger, if you eat, your brothers ever had bison or a bison burger, you know what I'm talking about. Or like those Angus beef burgers, shits are pretty good. Now, clean animal, right? You feed your bison, you feed your cattle. They're grass-fed because we know among the grass and among cattle, you're supposed to have what they call omega-3 fatty acids, okay, which is basically acid, which is good for the bloodstream, good for the cells, and replicating cells. Is good overall for overall health and immunity. The hamburgers you're supposed to be eating is supposed to have healing properties in it, but when they process the shit, you're really getting that because all the cows and so forth, they're shut up with these injections, they're shut up with these hormones, and therefore you have these cows that's morbidly obese, okay, that's tainted, and then just the way they slaughter cows is of a stressful matter because when you butcher an animal, you're not supposed to just go and slaughter the animal in front of 1,000 other cows because it stresses them out. Okay, it creates some type of endorphin in the blood. A stress hormone activates and it taints the blood. So you're not supposed to do that. It's the way you slaughter your beasts, and the scriptures tell you how to kill your animals, man. But this shit is crazy. Different parts of animals. It may not only be cows that they're getting this meat from. So you got 30 different cows that come in a pack of hamburgers, man. And honestly speaking, I love hamburgers. I love bison burgers. Okay, delicious. You know what I'm saying? They're fulfilling. Just depending on the way you cook it. Me personally, I like to grill my burgers. But after seeing this, it's like shit. It makes you think like, damn, do I want a hamburger anymore? But hold up.
Take the meat from 1,000